Good morning, and happy Sunday. I'm going to apply my sacred mountain to get me connected with the source, with the Creator. And also, I'm going to create my sacred space and to assist me in creating those strong boundaries. I'm going to apply some White Angelica. This is a blend that Gary Young created for us many years ago to assist us in maintaining our sacred space and not allowing things to come in that can interfere. So I am excited to be here. I have lots to share, and I hope that it will come out in a coherent manner for each of you. So we'll get started first by playing a couple of the bowls and a bell. Enjoy. Happy Sunday, and I hope it has been a wonderful week for you. This is a period that Stephen and I have lots of exciting anniversaries to celebrate. Yesterday was the 25th anniversary of the day that we met and the day that my journey began, my true life journey began. And in honor of that particular day and the days that are coming up, we have chosen to offer several things. First of all, for those of you who would like to know all about all of the details of our journey together, of my journey in Young Living, the journey of how did I get from Virginia to Bali to Asia, and all of the whole journey. The journey of Fuller Life Bali. So it's all in here for anybody who's interested. And for these 25 days, we are offering free shipping and a free gift of either our Colors book, which is it's really a fun experience to go through. I don't know how I'm doing this with fun to color, which I never thought I would truly enjoy, but I found it's really a very relaxing thing. Or my journal, and I will be talking more about my journal later today. So we also have decided to do some trivia fun things about Fuller Life Bali. We have some, as I said, some more exciting birthdays to come in the next 4 weeks, or in the next few weeks. So we're going to have a trivia question each week, and anyone who chooses to answer, we're not going to place the answers on Facebook. You have to email us your answer. And all of the correct answers each week we will put into a drawing, and at the end of the time we'll have a special prize that all of the ones who have sent in correct answers, it all will be in a drawing, and we will do this live. So let's take a deep breath, and I will do the trivia question a little bit later today in this particular video. So stay tuned. Oops, in case somebody is not here early, they will have that opportunity to know what the question is, because it won't be written anywhere. So what is our topic for today? Our topic today, let's reassess. Now, have any of you found that in the last few weeks, maybe things weren't going as well as you might have chosen for them to go? Well, I noticed that my energy level was very all over the place during this period. And so I began to sit down and think. Of course, the best way to sit down and think is really not to use our head. It's to connect with the source and to get into our heart and to listen, to pay attention. So what I noticed was not what I expected to find. So I am going to use some clarity. You may choose to use some clarity. I've already used clarity and brain power both. However, as I mentioned, the brain is not really the best place for us to go to understand things. Would you agree? Truly, truly, it's only when we are listening with our heart. However, most of us have been taught for the brain to override everything. I was certainly taught that way, and no matter what else is going on, we always have to pay attention to what's in our brain, the thoughts that are going through. Now, that is important. However, it's the thoughts that are coming in, our guidance from the source, from the Creator, that will truly, truly make a difference. So we're going to awaken to the possibilities, and we're going to pay attention. What is capturing your attention? Okay. We have to be alone to really, really understand this. However, what is capturing your attention? Take a deep breath. Are the things that are capturing your attention really important to you? Are they more important to someone else? Are they just what you have been taught to have all the time, that you've thought about for many, many years? It's just habit. Are the things that you are placing your attention upon moving you towards your dreams? And I first thought of the word goals, and then I changed it in my mind. I decided, wait a minute, dreams are what it is, not goals. Goals are what we think about up here. Dreams about what's in our heart, what's truly in our heart. So when we place our attention, are we placing it on things that are moving us towards our dreams? What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning? Do you think about your dreams? Do you think about all of the long list of things that you need to do, that you have to do, that are required of you for the day? What is it that's in your mind? Well, I'm going to let you know that when I decided, wait a minute, I need to pay attention, I need to shift my focus, it really was shocking to me. So I'm going to give you some confessions here. So I pulled out my journal and I started looking at it. Many of you, if you've been following me for a while, know that that we really started talking about really paying attention and doing this new life journey, the test, the 30-day test of consecutively doing that morning alignment process and that evening integration practice every single day. Now, because I was part of this, Stephen and I came up with all of that together. And because I was part of this, it's been a habit for a long time. However, I noticed when I looked back through my journal, this is one of the massively important things that we can each learn from our journaling. Part of what we learn is what we write after we let go of our wording and just allow the words to flow out of our pen. And it's there for us to go back and look at a later time. I have told many of you, in fact, if you read my autobiography, A Fuller Life, you will see that was a massive turning point in my life when I reread what I had written in my journal. Well, let me start. I started this particular book on the 15th of November. And I had pages and pages that I was writing, and I wrote every single day, and all the way through December. Some days in December were longer than other days, but it was there. Nevertheless, it was there. Even in January, I was really focused, and I was feeling confident, energetic. I felt connected with the source, connected with my dreams, feeling that nothing could stop me, that I truly, truly had power. And then I accidentally skipped 2 pages here. I flipped over 2 instead. I continued on through January. Then there are a few days in January that I missed, or I wrote very, very little. And I made another commitment to come back, a commitment to myself, and write more, to make sure that I did that full morning alignment process and that evening integration practice every single day. And then I found out that in February, I did pretty well through the end of January, and starting, it's right here. And then I noticed I started missing some days in February. And then here we are, 2 weeks later. February 14th was the last day that I wrote in my journal. Well, that's quite a confession for me to make. I felt really busy. I felt really pressured. Some days I didn't even take time to do my rainbow qigong, that clearing first thing every morning that would energize me. This was a rude awakening for me. So I'm going to suggest that each of you take stock. What is it that you are sending your energy into? Are you doing your rainbow healing journey of the glyphs every morning? That may not be something you've chosen to do. It's something that I talk about here all the time because that is part of my journey. The journey of the glyphs is a preparation for the entire day. It is a way of getting connected with your creative energy, with the Creator, whatever your concept is. And as most of you know, I also draw cards when I'm thinking about how I'm going to do what I'm going to talk about for each Sunday for our Facebook Live. And this time I got evolutionary truth. If you haven't already downloaded your Rainbow Healing app, please go do that. You can select your cards even if you don't have the actual physical cards. And this was a real, I thought to myself, evolutionary truth. That's understanding the big picture. Okay? How much do we get caught up in those little details? Now, for a math person, a former math person, details were extremely important to me, excruciatingly important to me. And the details are important. However, remembering what is the overall big picture here. Is the big picture what we are spending our time and focus on? Is it in checking our phones first thing when we awaken? Or is it setting our energy so that we can focus on things that are truly, truly the most important to each of us? So as we begin to go through our week, I would challenge each of you to really pay attention. Pay attention to where your energy is going and write it down. Just take time. It doesn't have to be in a special journal. That's always fun to have a wonderful, beautiful journal that we love and we can carry with us and we can write. The important thing is to write your thoughts. The thoughts that you have at any given moment are keys for you to move forward in your journey. So I am choosing to wake up, to awaken to all the possibilities, to awaken to what I am truly doing with my time and my energy. It feels as if the days are just flipping by like hours. And before I know it, another week has gone by, another month has gone by, another full moon, another new moon, another opportunity. And in every moment, there is an opportunity for us to make changes, for us to choose differently. It's not about what happened before. It's about what is happening right this moment. And we can celebrate every single moment because there is opportunity for joy, opportunity for growth, and opportunity for love in every single moment. So I'm going to now give you your trivia question. In all of you can find the answers to every one of these questions somewhere in videos, whether in the last few weeks, it would all be in the form of videos. But the trivia question for this week is, what year did Fuller Life Bali open officially? Not the date, not the month, just what year was it that Fuller Life Bali? Now, why is that important to me? It's important to Stephen and me because it marked a major milestone in our lives. And we are excited that it is still going on, that it will go on for many generations to come, whether we are here or not. So this was a big, momentous thing for us. What year did it actually open? So, I hope that you will take time this week to reflect back on what is important to you and to begin paying attention once again to where your energy, where your time is actually going. Is it seeping out unnoticed, or is it being directed? Is it goal-directed, which is what mapping always was? Well, goal-directed is not necessarily the most productive use. Sometimes it's more important just to pay attention and then to make the decisions of how you choose to do things possibly differently, possibly the same. It is always your choice. And each choice leads us to the next one. So have a wonderful, wonderful week, exploring all the possibilities, reaching your highest potential. And of course, I've got to use my believe. Believe in what you are thinking and what you're feeling. And I'll see you next Sunday.